All right. We're doing the names. We're writing down the names, guys. All right. All right. We're doing names. Someone comment your name and I'll get started. Okay. And whoever does super chats will get a star by their name written and a star. And they get also their name put in a drawing to win the $150 prize. Okay, so everyone's name that's on the paper is going to go into a drawing to win money, $150. Okay, I'm sure a lot of us could use $150 right now. Okay. Names. Names. Okay, had to get some lights, guys. Okay, let's come on with the names. Okay, so we got Nate. Thank you, Nate. Yes, we got Nate on the board there. And we have Nate. Okay, and we have likes, super chats. Okay, let's get names, guys. Oh yes, Luna. I love that, Luna. Luna. Beautiful, Luna. Beautiful. Love that. Hi there, Gabrielle. Gabriella. I'm going to put your name up here as well. Gabriella. 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 Hey, Gabriella. That's beautiful, okay? I got your name on there. As you come in, guys, push the like button and we are started. We are here. All right, we got Mr. Nate, we got Luna, we have Gabriella. Beautiful names, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's get some names in. Let's get some more names in. Let's get some more of these beautiful names in. Frank, beautiful, beautiful. Oh wow, I love that. Victoria, ooh, that's beautiful. Hmm? Victoria, oh wow, Victoria. And we'll put a heart for the A, Victoria. Beautiful. Beautiful name. Let's get some more names going, guys. Let's get some more names going. And remember that whoever name is put on the likes list or the super chats list, and we're going to do what I did today. Whoever name is on these lists, you guys' names will go into a drawing for $150, okay? So let's get the names on. Let's get the names going. Someone's going to get it. Okay, someone is going to get it. I donate also locally. Someone is going to get the jackpot. Okay. Jackpot. Okay. Oh, Kim. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get some more names going, guys. What we got, Wictovia? Victoria. What do we have here, Gabriella? All right. Let's get the names going, because when you get your name on here, you're going to automatically be entered for the $150. Okay, it's $150 right now, and someone can use it. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, we have King. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Piper. Ooh, beautiful. All right, let's see some more names we have. Hi, Z. How are you? Hossein. Oh, I love that. Oh, we got Zeba. Zeba. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 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 Hi, all. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. We have Kate. Katie. And I love to put the hearts for the eyes. Oh, beautiful, Katie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Katie. And when you come in, you guys press the like button so that your name can go twice. When you push a like or give a super chat, your name is going to go twice in the jackpot. Okay, so we got the jackpot up here. Okay. Oh, Pete. Wonderful. Pete. I like that. Pete. Hi, Pete. Yes, sending love. Love, love, love. Yes. I'm sending love. Oh. Okay. Oh, Farah. Beautiful. Farah. All right, we got Farah. We got Farah. Okay, let's get some names on, guys. Let's get some more names on. All right. Oh, Frank. All right, Frank. Hi. Hi. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. We got some more slots. We've got some more slots to win the $150 on tomorrow. We've got more slots. So let's get more names in. Let's get more names going, guys. Yes, get your name on the list to win the $150 tomorrow. Get your name on the list, okay? Get your name on the list. Get your name on the list, guys. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Get your name on the list. Better $1,000,000 I can make them go live. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, we have another one, Kate. 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 Beautiful. Maggie. 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 Maggie May. I remember Miss Maggie May. All right. Tucker. Tucker. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, D. KD. That's the acronym. Beautiful. All right, let's get some more names on, guys. Well, Miss, this is great. This is great, guys. Great. Come on in and state your name so that you can win $150 for the jackpot tomorrow, okay? I'm going to draw the names. I'm going to draw the names tomorrow, and we'll get going with the jackpot, okay? Somebody will get the cash app of 150. Yes. Let's go. Hunter. Wonderful. Hunter. Okay, I want to fill the page up. I want to fill this page up with names. Hunter. Heaven. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we're going to the front of the page. What the name did I just say? I just said Hunter. Hunter. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna be doing this here. You guys share this live, because I'm going to be doing this for 30 minutes, okay? And we're already over 12 minutes in. So I'm going to be doing this for 30 minutes, and that's going to get us going. And after that, it's going to get enough names generated for our giveaway, our jackpot tomorrow. All right, come on, guys. Share the live. Kirsty. Thank you, Kirsty. Wonderful. All right. Zeba, yes. Hello. Hussein, we'll put that on there as well a couple of times, okay? Hussein. Alright. Zeba. What is Zeba again? Zeba. Okay. Share the live, you guys. Share the live. Let's get our names on.
But because it requires energy to move from one vibrational state to another, it requires destabilizing the old identity before the new one can take its place. That destabilization can feel like everything is falling apart, like nothing is working, like all your efforts are futile. But in reality, what's happening is that the old frequency is beginning to dissolve, and your system, mind, body, and energy, is recalibrating itself to hold something new. One of the most common signs that you are on the edge of a quantum shift is the recurrence of your oldest patterns with unexpected intensity. You might find yourself slipping into old behaviors, attracting the same kinds of challenges, feeling the same emotional triggers you thought you had outgrown. This is not a failure. This is a flare-up. The final expression of a frequency that knows it's about to lose its dominance over your life. The subconscious doesn't relinquish its control quietly. It will test your resolve. It will tempt you back into the familiar. It will present you with opportunities to choose the old self again. Because that's what it knows how to do. This is why so many people unconsciously sabotage themselves right before a breakthrough. Not because they are weak, but because they are unprepared for the emotional discomfort of leaving behind what is familiar, even when what is familiar is painful. Here's another key sign.
Alright guys, let's get some more names on Show Live.
As if you are standing between two versions of yourself. One part of you is longing for expansion, for new possibilities, for the manifestation of the life you've envisioned. The other part of you is clinging
Jake. Oh, I love that. Jacob.
to the patterns that have defined your existence up to this point. This is
Jacob. I love that. Hi, Jacob.
process. It's uncomfortable,
Hi.
but it's also a sign that you are exactly where you need to be. At this point, many people make one of two choices. They retreat, defaulting back to their old vibrational baseline.
Yeah, 13 more minutes, guys,
Again, or they lean
to get your name on there.
recognizing it as a signal that they are on the threshold of something profoundly different. The choice you make here determines whether you continue moving or whether you shift. There is also a physiological marker that often accompanies this moment. Your body will resist. You might feel fatigue, tension, anxiety, restlessness, or even mild symptoms of illness. This is because your nervous system is processing the energetic dissonance between your old identity and the new frequency you are beginning to inhabit.
Alright, let's get more names on the board, guys. Let's get your name on the board.
Habits of your previous reality. Moving beyond that conditioning requires a period of adjustment, a kind of vibrational detox. It's important to understand that this discomfort is not a sign that you're doing it wrong. On the contrary, it's evidence that you are disrupting the loop. The system is reacting not to harm you, but to protect the old paradigm. But if you interpret this discomfort as failure, you will retreat. If you recognize it as acting to the old one,
Yep.
acting to the old one.
Yes, I'm live.
The edge of a shift is synchronicity. Not just the appearance of external signs, but the subtle alignment of internal and external realities. You might notice recurring numbers, symbolic dreams, unexpected opportunities, or moments where your thoughts seem to manifest almost instantly. These are indications that your vibrational field is becoming more coherent, more aligned with the potential reality you are calling in. However, these signs alone are not enough. They are invitations, not guarantees. The real question is, how will you respond when they appear? Will you trust the unfolding, even when it feels unfamiliar? Or will you retreat to the safety of your old patterns? The quantum shift requires you to stay in the liminal space, the in-between, long enough for the new frequency to stabilize. This is perhaps the most challenging part of the process because it demands faith without evidence, action without certainty, presence without guarantees. But here's the beautiful paradox. It is precisely in that space of uncertainty that the field reorganizes itself around your new frequency. The old reality begins to dissolve not because you forced it, but because you stopped feeding it with your attention, your fear, your habitual responses.
To get your names on the board for the $150 draw on tomorrow evening. There's only 10 more minutes left.
If your old patterns are resurfacing, if your body is resisting, if synchronicities are
Get your name on the board. Get your name on the board for the jackpot of $150 on tomorrow, okay? So these are all the names of the people whose names are going to be in the box in the draw. Let's get your name in the draw. Devin. Oh, Divine. Oh, I love that. All right, Devin Divine. That's wonderful, okay?
But in the quantum model, creation doesn't happen through force, it happens through frequency. And frequency is not something you do, it's something you are. To shift into a new reality, you don't need to create.
Okay, we got 9 more minutes, guys. Let's get your name going there.
Because in the quantum field, that future already exists. It's not a fantasy. It's not potential. It's a version of you vibrating at a specific frequency.
Let's get our names on the board. Did you guys share it live?
How do you stabilize into a new frequency? How do you stop reacting to the old loop and begin embodying a new signal? First, it starts with the body. Most people try to shift their mindset while ignoring their physiology. But your body is the broadcasting tower of your energy. Your nervous system is regulated. If your body is still conditioned to respond with fear, tension, self-protection, or urgency, it will override any thought.
All right, beautiful people. I'm so loved. I feel so good, guys. I feel so good. I feel wonderful. I feel love. I feel compassion. I feel care. I feel great, okay? Life is great. Oh, Zen Within. Hello, Zen Within.
Spend years normalizing anxiety, contraction, scarcity, and doubt. So here's a practice.
Nice. Betty. Oh, Betty. I love that.
Way into your future self. Feel into it.
With the Y or I-E?
Bring to life the version of you.
Betty. I love that, Betty.
Desire. Not just what they think, but how they feel.
Harper. Harper. Hi, Harper.
Is it calm, confident, grateful, radiant?
Jack. Hi, Jack.
Bring that emotional tone into your body.
Jackster.
Not for
Hey, Jackster.
but to start.
Beautiful. Zen Within. Beautiful. Devin Divine. Betty with the Y, not an I-E. Great, great, great.
Do it slowly, gently, without force. Even 5
Great.
seconds of feeling genuinely different can begin to interrupt the old loop. 5 seconds of coherence is more powerful than 5 hours of mental struggle. Second, observe without collapse. This means becoming aware of your old patterns without identifying with them. When an old fear surfaces, instead of panicking or repressing it, watch it. When you notice a reactive thought, pause. Breathe. Ask yourself, does this come from the version of me I'm shifting out of or the one I'm shifting into? This moment of observation is the bridge. It's where your power lives. The more you can witness without collapsing into reaction, the more space you create for a different signal to emerge. Third, disengage from urgency. The quantum field is timeless. When you feel desperate, frantic, or rushed to manifest something, your body is signaling lack and disconnection, even if your mind is visualizing the desired outcome. Slow down. You don't need to chase what's already yours in the field.
All
You
right.
need to become a match for it.
Nivea.
Remember, reality doesn't shift when you try harder. It shifts when your frequency no longer supports it.
Nivea.
When the energetic infrastructure of your current reality begins to dissolve because it is no longer being held together by your beliefs
You got 6 more minutes, guys. Put your name on the board
and your self-concept.
for the $150 jackpot on tomorrow. John.
Stop asking for proof. Stop needing signs that it's working.
Love it. John.
You
John.
look for proof too soon. You're signaling doubt.
We got John on
Treat
there.
the lack of evidence as a test of your new embodiment.
John.
Smile when it
Harper.
doesn't look like it's working.
Do we have
Because
that
that's
one?
when you know
We
you're
have
starting to
Harper.
enter a deeper frequency. So much of manifestation is
You can only get your name up there twice if you do a super chat or like the video, okay? Once you like the video or do a super chat, you can
urgency
get your name on there twice for the jackpot on
no
tomorrow.
longer fits.
Okay?
The more you remove
Come on, guys. Share the light.
naturally the signal comes through.
Share the
You
light.
don't have to build a new
Jasmine.
You just have to stop reinforcing the one you've outgrown. You are not becoming someone new.
Jasmine.
You're remembering who you already are, beneath the layers
Oh,
of fear,
Kate.
doubt, and
I love
repetition.
that.
And this shift is not linear. It doesn't always feel like progress.
Peter.
Sometimes it feels like stillness.
Thank you for the super chat, Peter. Get your names on board, guys. Get your names on board, guys.
Returning to the signal of your future self, again and again, even quietly, even subtly. The quantum field begins to respond in ways you could never have forced into existence. Because the field doesn't respond to your timeline, it responds to your alignment. And alignment isn't a mindset, it's a vibrational home. So let me ask you now, if you're feeling this shift happening, if you know you're in that space between, if something in your body is awakening, comment below. I'm ready to shift. Not just because I asked, but because this is your moment to claim it. To
Shift.
yourself, to anchor a new frequency in the field, not just with thoughts, but with resonance. And now, we're almost there. In the final section, we'll bring it all together. You'll learn how to walk with coherence, how to live this shift day by day, and how to embody it so completely that you become the frequency, and the field has no choice but to mirror it. You've come this far. You've seen how the loop sustains itself, how your subconscious maintains the patterns that keep your reality on repeat, and how your body holds onto the emotional signatures of your past self like a security blanket. You've learned how the quantum field doesn't resist your desires, but faithfully reflects the frequency you consistently broadcast. Not what you want, but what you are. And now, here you are, standing on the edge of a new reality. The threshold isn't out there somewhere in your future. It's right here in this moment as you decide to embody a different frequency, to move beyond reaction and repetition, to become the creator of your reality, not the unconscious participant in its repetition. Let's be clear about something. The quantum shift is not a one-time event. It's not a dramatic explosion that forever changes everything in an instant, although sometimes it can feel like that. More often, it's subtle, quiet, an accumulation of micro decisions, micro shifts, tiny moments where you choose to observe instead of react, to soften instead of tense, to trust instead of panic. Each time you choose presence over programming, alignment over urgency, coherence over chaos, you are shifting. You are stepping out of the loop and into the field of infinite possibilities, where new realities can collapse into form, not through effort, but through resonance. This is the secret that most people never realize. Your future is not something you chase. It's something you tune into. It's a frequency you stabilize in so consistently, so confidently, that the field has no choice but to organize itself around your new signal. This is what it means to live as your quantum self. To recognize that you are not separate from the version of you who already inhabits the reality you desire. You are entangled with that version right now, across the field. The only question is, which signal are you reinforcing with your thoughts, your emotions, your behaviors, your choices? The loop ends when you stop feeding it, when you stop rehearsing the same inner conversations, entertaining the same doubts, repeating the same self-concepts that no longer fit. The shift happens when you allow those old patterns to dissolve, not through force, but through the power of non-resistance. And here's the most beautiful part. You don't have to do this perfectly. The field doesn't require perfection, only consistency, only coherence, only the willingness to return again and again to the signal of your future self, even when your external reality hasn't caught up yet. Especially then, because that's the true test. Not whether you can shift when everything is easy, but whether you can hold your frequency when there's no evidence yet that anything is changing. Can you keep broadcasting the signal of abundance when your bank account still reflects scarcity? Can you stay aligned with love when your relationships still feel turbulent? Can you trust the shift when the loop is still visible in your external world? This is where most people give up. They interpret the lack of immediate results as a sign that it's not working, that they're not good enough. That manifestation is a lie. But you know better now. You know that the field responds to your embodied frequency, not your momentary frustration. You know that the shift happens first in the invisible, and only later in the visible. You know that the reality you're stepping into doesn't need to be chased. It needs to be received. So let me ask you now, as we close this journey together, are you willing to keep broadcasting the new signal, even when the old loop tries to pull you back? Are you willing to walk as the person who has already shifted even before the world reflects it back to you? Because that's the only real question left. The practices, the theories, the techniques, they all point to this. Will you choose coherence over chaos? Will you choose resonance over reaction? Will you choose to stabilize in the frequency of your future self, not just as a practice, but as a way of being?
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Now, in today's video, we'll be talking about Love and Hip Hop star Apple Watts in a recent interview that she did, revealing some very shocking details about the 2022 car accident that she was in her interview that was recently posted by Song Running Underbelly, which is a channel here on YouTube. Shout out to them. Now, first, we'll get into some details about Apple Watts, and then we'll get into the car accident. And then we'll get into those shocking details, like I said, that she recently let us know about that 2022 car accident that we never knew, okay? Now, you guys probably recognize Apple Watts from the show Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. She was on season 5. You probably remember her for her fiery and feisty attitude on and off the show. Now, unfortunately, it was revealed in 2022 that Apple Watts had suffered a tragic car accident, and it was reported that she fell asleep behind the wheel. Now, these are the specific details that we got at the time. It says Apple was driving on the freeway last week in Baker, California, when her Mercedes collided with a Ford F-250 pickup truck. Her car flipped multiple times, bursting into flames before it came to a stop. The 36-year-old was pulled from the wreck by the passenger of the truck and was life-flighted to the hospital in Nevada to be treated for her injuries. Now, these are her injuries that it said that she suffered at the time. It says the wreck left her with 2 breaks in her neck, a shattered arm, and a brain injury. Okay, now after this car accident, Apple Watts, she had severe injuries and she was fighting for her life in the hospital. Now, a few months later, we seen that she was posting updates on her social media. Her family was as well, saying that she was getting better, that she was in recovery. We seen pictures of her in the hospital, and obviously she was up and she was doing well and trying the best for herself. Now, as of lately, within these last few years, like I said, said she has been continuously posting videos of updates of how she's been doing, her trying to walk and get back on her feet. Now let's go ahead and get into this interview that was posted just yesterday by the channel Soft White Underbelly and the shocking details that she revealed about this car accident that we didn't know. Now, of course, at the time that this situation happened back in 2022, it was reported that she had fell asleep behind the wheel. But what we didn't know that Apple Watch revealed in this interview was that she actually was intoxicated when she got into that accident. So it seems like she was drinking before she started driving. She started driving, fell asleep behind the wheel, and that's when the car accident happened. Now, what was also very shocking is that Apple Watch said that she had ran into so many people before she got behind that wheel and she was driving. She was even dropping people off, and it seemed like she said it seemed like nobody had cared that she was drinking, that she was intoxicated while she was driving. Nobody had said anything to her. But she also revealed that back then when she would drink, people knew that she had this, like I said, very feisty attitude, and she would be quick to snap off and just go off on anyone. And when I say go off, I mean like yell and scream and just, be belligerent towards anyone while she was drinking. So she asked people like, why didn't you say anything when you see me about behind that wheel to drive? And these people let her know that, oh, you know how you are when you drink, that you don't want to hear anything, that you will go off. So that's why we didn't say anything. And she felt some type of way because she felt like people should have stopped her before she got in that car and started driving while she was drinking. And when they seen that she was intoxicated, it hurt her that people did. Now, she also talks about her childhood and all of the tribulations that she's been through in her life and the trauma that she went through growing up, how she was in foster care and how her parents were never really there for her. Obviously, she's been through a lot throughout her life. She also talks about after that accident, the story that unfolded, that her sister had taken her money. She still stands behind that story. She said that her sister had been taking money from her GoFundMe. Her sister had been selling her furniture in her apartment. So it seems like her and her sister no longer have a close relationship because of everything that her sister was doing after that accident. Since the car accident, it's obvious that Apple Watch cannot live the same life that she was living. So she said that things are different and things are different for her financially as well. She's not making the same money that she used to make, and she's of course had to spend a lot of money within her recovery. But she does say that she does miss her old life just in the instance of her dancing, because if you guys actually did watch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood season 5, you would know that she was a dancer on the show. She was introducing herself as a dancer. So she said that sometimes she wish she could go back to dancing, but then she's like, nah, because she knows that she has to be this motivational speaker for the girls and for people who have been through similar situations like her. So she says that she's going to continue on the journey that she's on now, but she does sometimes miss being a dancer. Apple Watch was on season 5 of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and she was in Hollywood. And we know all of the crazy things that go on in Hollywood. And she revealed that she was basically at the time before the car accident doing what everybody else was doing in Hollywood, ERUGS. And she also says that she was drinking. At the time, she just felt like she was invincible because she had done those things before, like drinking, doing, going to parties. She really thought that nothing could happen to her or that she was untouchable until that car accident happened, and it really made her.
Okay, guys, are your names on there? We got Muffin.
She said that she regret a lot of things that she took.
Okay, see you next time.
Grateful for everything. She's grateful to still be here. She also revealed her